I get it, you're staring at the printer aisle on Amazon, scrolling past a sea of models, and you keep wondering if the next click will land you with a workhorse that actually saves you time, or another box that just gathers paper jams and excuses. You've probably already asked yourself whether you need a machine that can handle a flood of color reports, keep confidential client files safe, and keep up when 3 people are printing, scanning, and copying at once. That hesitation is real, especially when the price tag starts to look like an investment rather than a simple office supply. Link is in the description if you want to check the product details on Amazon. The Brother MFCL9610CDN is marketed as an enterprise-level all-in-one, and that's a claim you can't take at face value. I dug into the specifications, read the handful of reviews, and thought about the everyday scenarios that actually matter to small to mid-sized businesses. What I found is a device that leans heavily into speed, paper capacity, and security, while making some trade-offs that will be noticeable if you're not looking for a dedicated workhorse. First off, the speed. Brother lists a print rate that tops 30 pages per minute for both black and color, and the same pace for scanning. In a real office, that means you can push a 50-page client proposal through the printer, have the final version scanned for digital archiving, and get it out the other side before the coffee finishes brewing. The fast cycle time really shines when you have a morning rush of invoices or marketing decks. If you've ever been stuck waiting for a slower laser to finish a batch, you'll notice the difference immediately. Paper handling is another area where the MFCL9610CDN tries to earn its enterprise badge. The machine comes with a 650-sheet main tray and a 200-sheet multipurpose tray that can hold envelopes, labels, or cardstock. The trays are easy to pull out, and you can add up to 4 optional trays for a total capacity of over 2,500 sheets. In practice, that means you can run a full day of print jobs without refilling, which is a huge time saver for a busy front desk or a design team that prints proofs on the fly. The downside is the footprint. This isn't a printer you can tuck under a desk. It needs a dedicated space, and the weight is noticeable when you move it. If you're working out of a small home office, you'll probably feel the size more than the speed. Security is a genuine concern for any business handling sensitive data, and Brother has baked a suite of features into this model. The unit supports LDAP over SSL, and integrates with Windows Active Directory, which lets you lock down who can print, scan, or copy. There's also secure print release, so a document sits in the printer's memory until you swipe your badge. For a firm that deals with client contracts, legal files, or any regulated information, that extra layer can keep you from accidental exposure. The only catch is that setting up these features isn't a weekend DIY project. You'll need either a tech-savvy employee or a quick call to Brother support to get everything talking to your network correctly. Now let's talk about the cost side of lifetime value. Brother advertises a low cost per page thanks to its high-yield toner cartridges, which can push out upwards of 30,000 color pages before needing replacement. When you break that down, the per-page price is competitive with other enterprise laser printers. However, the initial outlay for the machine itself, plus the optional extra trays, can push the total spend into the upper mid-range for small businesses. If you're a startup with a shoestring budget, the upfront expense might feel steep, even if the long-term savings look good on paper. Who should walk away with this printer? If you run a team of 5 or more people who need reliable color output on a daily basis, especially for client-facing documents, the MFCL9610CDN makes sense. Think marketing agencies that print color proofs, law firms that need secure, on-demand copies of contracts, or an accounting office that prints multi-page reports and then scans them for digital storage. The large paper capacity and fast duplex scanning also make it a solid choice for a reception area that handles inbound mail and needs to digitize it quickly. On the flip side, if your printing needs are modest, say, a few black and white pages a week, occasional color flyers, and you rarely scan, this machine is overkill. A smaller monochrome laser or even a high-end inkjet would hit the sweet spot for cost, space, and simplicity. Also, if your office doesn't have an IT person who can handle the network security configuration, you might spend more time troubleshooting than you'd like. In that scenario, a plug-and-play model with basic password protection could be a better fit. Practical strengths worth highlighting. The fast print and scan cycle eliminates bottlenecks during peak hours. The expandable paper trays keep you from refilling every 30 minutes. And the security suite protects confidential documents without needing third-party software. The machine also offers a robust set of finishing options: stapling, hole punching, and booklet making. So